We have a guest today. This is Tina. Say hi. Cool. And Tina and I and Danny were just having dinner, and she was talking about how she has this use case with ChatGPT where every single time she's trying to generate an image, she wants the faces to stay the same, but it keeps messing up the faces. So do you want to tell everyone about what exactly your use case is? And then let's see if we can solve it with Fal.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to make a flyer where I have guest speakers and I have images, photos of the speakers. And so once I need to edit some of the text, it just changes their faces where they look like other people. And no matter what I do or how I ask it to keep their faces the same, it just keeps making them look different.
Awesome. Well, here we are on Fal. So in general, most people like you and me don't know about Fal. People like Danny that build things a lot use Fal all the time. And the point of Fal is that it has every single model out there, and it's more like raw state for you to be able to use versus, let's say, OpenAI, Claude, Gemini. All those platforms, they roll out their chat products to hundreds of millions of people. What that really means for you is, one, you may not be getting their best model. I think we were just talking about this as well, that if you try to use Banana and Gemini, like the results just suck. And then second, because they have so many people that they roll this out to, they're just extra conservative about lawsuits. So they don't know if you've gotten permission for using those people's faces, and they're just not going to take that risk. So this is why it's so valuable to have access to Fal here. And what I'm showing you, there's so many things you can do with media in Fal. Everything from audio to text to video to image to video to 3D. So yeah, if you have music, for example, for one of your clients and they want a music video, you could literally upload their music and it can generate a video for them off of the music with the lips perfectly synced and everything. So, but for today, our goal is to look at models that can create this flyer and retain people's faces. And so we have a few different options here. There's actually models that are face swap specific models. Let's say you take a picture and you love the picture. Everyone else looks good in the picture, except for your face looks horrible. That's like the ideal use case for a face swap model. You can upload a picture of your face, it's actually good, and it'll just put your face on your body. It sounds like your use case might be a little bit more complicated. So what we're going to use is an edit model. And the best one, according to Danny, is it Nano Banana Pro in your opinion? You think 2 is better? Okay, let me find Nano Banana 2. In Fal, what's really cool is they have all the presets in there, so you kind of already understand how to use it before you're uploading your own thing. And what you can see here is this guy's driving a car down the coastline, but your original images are just of the man and of the car. You had no other context there, and it's able to put the two things together. And I would say that man looks pretty similar to the man that was uploaded. So like, let's say you had a flyer, speakers, and you had this conference flyer here with like these 3 people's faces, right? So this flyer says conference is in 2023. Let's just
change it to 2026. And like
change the conference year from 2023 to 2026. Oops, 2026. On the bottom right here, it shows you how much it costs. This one is an edit model. It's a little bit more expensive than most models. It's 8 cents per run. I gotta say, it doesn't look bad. You know what's so funny? Look at this flyer. Like, this is like the original text. It says customizable in Canva. I die a little bit. Like, that was the original text.
Oh, that was the original.
Because it was like an Etsy thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did it. It did it. There you go. And I would say the people look pretty similar to me. The odds that you still have the Canva from like way back then or something editable, maybe you don't, and you just want to use the same thing but change the year and maybe the speakers' faces and like swap in new speakers or whatever. So yeah, this is that's our first use case here. Pretty easy. Anything else that piques your interest?
So I'm trying to make this look, obviously it's just lame.
Yeah.
And I want to use AI to make it better. I don't know how.
Yeah, for sure. I think this is an easy one to do. So what we're going to do, so I'm going to take a screenshot of this and just give it to it and say like, this is ugly AF. And we're going to see what happens. But we have to give it a little bit of like, what is cool, right? I think that would probably be a little bit helpful.
You have a flyer.
Let's see what happens here. So we like the adult flyer, but the information on the web page for the camp experience should be used. Please make this look super exciting so everyone signs up.
That's interesting.
It's really nice. Is this correct though?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Like, that's way better than I expected. There's nothing wrong with trying a couple of these. So this is a fast model, which I don't know if I want that. I think I want the slower model. So let's go BO3 3.1. So like this one here, Monkey and a Polar Bear host a casual podcast about AI inference. So I can choose this and let's grab that last flyer that we actually liked. I think I'll go with this one. Do you just want the record to spin? Is that it? Or do you?
I mean, I don't know like what
it can do.
If the mix, like the text that says mix, could like bump out, or like I don't know. Maybe it has a template that just makes things come alive or something.
Make this into a cool Instagram reel.
Yeah.
Why not? Okay, so this is 20 cents. Well, it doesn't know what cool is, so let's try this again. Make the party bus drive across the bottom. How about that? This is so cute, driving across the bottom. It looks like it's like getting in a wreck. Okay, and then, well, let that run. Let's see how this one did. Whoa, that's a big ass bus.
That's so funny.
Oh, that caught my eye. I mean, it didn't mess up any of the text, actually. It did a nice job of that. Cute, dainty. Oh, yeah. Same bus. Graphic. And then more here. So this aspect ratio is, I think for Instagram, it would be 4:3. I didn't know there was audio on this.
That's funny.
That's pretty cool.
I like the audio.
There might be music on this one.
Cool.
One of the better ones. We're gonna download this one. In a world where there's not like a winner, it's like nice to have just like one be the aggregator. I feel that this is good for today, but we have learned some things.